Hi, I'm JV Johnson, co-host of Beyond Reality Radio with Jason Hawes. Presented here for your enjoyment is an interview with Josh Gates. You know him from TV shows like Destination Truth or Expedition Unknown. Josh has seen some amazing things and had some very amazing experiences, and we discuss them all here. The interview will be broken into segments for easier viewing. Please watch for all of the segments as they're posted. If you like the interview, please take a moment and visit my social media sites. You can find me on Facebook at JVJ Paranormal. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel for additional videos. It's youtube.com/C/JV Johnson. Thank you so much, and please enjoy Beyond Reality Radio's discussion with Josh Gates. See, when we talked with Josh during the first hour, he said that his job is sometimes dangerous, and we just witnessed firsthand what happens to a TV host who hosts programs like Destination Truth or Expedition Unknown. Sometimes you just disappear, and he did during that last segment, but I think we've got him back.
That was more like Location Unknown.
That was Location Unknown, absolutely. His whereabouts unknown. Anyway, so let's bring Josh back into the program. Josh, are you with us?
I am here. I apologize about my disappearance.
It happens. You know, we expect that of an adventurer. But anyway, we appreciate you being with us. And we do want to get to the phones because we do have a lot of people on phone. And in fact, Victoria from Wisconsin had a nice compliment and a long question before we found out you weren't on the other end of the line. So, Victoria, welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much. Can you hear me okay?
We can.
Awesome.
I can hear you great, Victoria.
So
Hit me. What's your question? Well, hold on. First of all, what's your nice compliment? Let's start with that.
Well, my compliment to the Ghost Hunters is they're completely awesome, and I love them, and I can watch them any day. And my compliment to you, Josh, is that you are completely awesome, and my fiance and I watch everything you do, and he wishes he had your job, and I also think you're extremely hot.
Whoa, and your fiance is okay with that?
Wow, this is getting better and better. Thank you very much. Be careful what you wish for. Tell your fiance, in terms of wanting my job, to be careful what you wish for. It's a lot of bad food.
Yeah, well, I'm a vegetarian, so he's kind of used to that.
Fair enough.
What's your question,
What's
Victoria?
your question? What can I answer for you?
The question is what is the closest you have come to a world-changing experience?
To a world-changing experience. I've had a whole bunch of experiences making both shows that have changed my world in lots of ways. On the show that we're going to talk about shortly, this Hunt for Extraterrestrials show, I had an opportunity to chat with some of the astronauts in the space station, and for me, that was kind of a life-altering experience. You know, I'm a big sci-fi geek, so to be able to place a phone call to outer space, it doesn't get much trippier than that. So that for me, you're going to be seeing that in the show that airs tomorrow night, and that was like mind-blowing. Like, it melted my brain to be able to do that. I've also just had some experiences that I can't explain, incredible pieces of evidence. We've had experiences in places like the Hoia-Baciu Forest in Romania that I was talking about earlier. Just places where we encountered something that I absolutely cannot explain that makes me kind of question what's really out there. So I've had a lot of those kind of experiences over the years, and I guess I've been fortunate to have those, but certainly leaves me with a lot of questions.
Well, those are great answers, and those are great experiences. I completely agree with having those experiences and not being able to explain them. Those are the best, in my opinion. And I thank you very much for taking your time to listen to our question. We look forward to your new series this season. And
Victoria, are you reading a script? Or are you reading off a script?
Yeah,
you sound like very prepared.
I printed all of this for Victoria just before she got on the phone. Victoria's actually here with me.
Nice move.
You're
nice
doing a great job reading
Thanks for the call.
Thanks, Victoria. We appreciate you calling in. Let's go to Maggie in South Carolina. Maggie, welcome to Beyond Reality Radio. You're on with Josh Gates.
Yes, this is a question for Josh and you, Jason Hawes.
Okay.
What is the most scariest experience you had ghost hunting?
Did you say scariest or serious?
Or well, serious or serious experience you had ghost hunting?
Well, you go ahead first, Josh.
I think for me, it was I think for me it was spending the night at Chernobyl. That was a place that really freaked me out. It was scary both in a kind of paranormal sense, but also just in a physical sense. The place just was really unnerving. And we caught something on the thermal imager there that looked a lot like a person. It was a full-bodied thermal image that completely just was unhinging. I mean, it was really scary. So I think for me that was the scariest night of ghost hunting that we did.
Yeah.
How about you, Jay?
Geez. Well, we've had so many. See, most of our cases aren't aired there, and they fall under confidentiality agreements because they're preliminary checks for the church or law enforcement. But on the show, I'd have to say, well, the Stanley Hotel, because that happened in my room. The glass shattered from the inside out in my room, and I still had to sleep in that room for another week, 9 days after that. But also, I think when we filmed in Hawaii, that was one of the scariest, but not because of the activity, but because Japan, while we were there, we were doing a case, Japan got hit by the tsunami. The tsunami was heading towards Hawaii, and we had no idea how high this was, how much damage it was going to cause, and we were all trying to get to the middle of the island, to the highest ground,
right,
in case, because if initially they were saying it was 50 to 60 feet tall, traveling at hundreds of miles an hour, and if that was the case, then we would have been totally decimated. There was nowhere to go, but So paranormal-wise, I'd have to say Stanley, but case-wise, definitely while we're filming in Hawaii and we were dealing with a tsunami. So hopefully that answers your questions.
Thanks for the call, Maggie. We appreciate it. Thanks for watching the interview with Josh Gates on Beyond Reality Radio. I'm JV Johnson. Be sure to stop by my Facebook page at JVJ Paranormal. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos. It's youtube.com/C/JV Johnson. Thanks so much. We'll catch you next time.